I'm Chris Taylor, Managing Director at BIJC Limited. BIJC is a premier integrator of ignition by inductive automation. We specialise in SCADA and MES solutions for manufacturing and data centres. This project was to track raw stock from delivery through to initial processing with intermediate smart storage by connecting multiple PLCs and customer databases.
I'm Craig Hunter, Asset Care Engineer at Scottish Leather Group. Scottish Leather Group create the world's finest sustainable leather for the world's most respected companies. SLG are the UK's leading leather manufacturer and are home to the finest leather makers. The Scottish Leather Group required this project as a way to automatically sort incoming raw stock into the new refrigeration storage to minimise additional process and have smart utilisation of the stock for further processing. The project was to sort and store our raw incoming product using key defining characteristics such as weight, gender and supplier into our new refrigeration unit. Once stored, the system was required to extract the raw product into the most suitable batches for further processing.
My name is Jonathan Taylor and I am the Technical Director at BIJC Limited. BIJC is a premier integrator of ignition by inductive automation. We specialise in SCADA and MES solutions for manufacturing and data centres. This was a challenging but rewarding project to work on. The project was not only to track and trace raw product, but also to record and present new information on the quality and consistency of received product. By making on-the-fly decisions based on data and inputs from PLCs and various internal customer data sources, the project enables better utilisation of the processing capacity. The product is tracked by RFID tokens on hooks, and there were initial challenges in retrieving the data so that it was synchronised with product placement. During development, Ignition's extensive logging allowed us to track where there were any delays, allowing us to devise a scheme to only act upon good quality data from the RFID readers.
The benefits of a project like this are having the product organised ready for processing in batches that will dramatically improve our product quality. The use of per hide identification and database storage dramatically improves our understanding for further product development and improvement.
The system is able to automatically categorise raw product into groups that enable better quality processing, reduced environmental impact, better quality data and new data on supplier quality and consistency, which has not been available in real time before. In the case of this project, Ignition's ability to manipulate data from a database is hugely important. The project would fail without this ability, as virtually all decisions the project makes are database driven. Ignition is a great fit for this project as it can easily interface with PLCs, databases and APIs. The Perspective module allows us to develop browser-based clients and the SDK allows us to develop bespoke additional features.
The project relies on the excellent scripting functions available in Ignition. These are used for both initial sorting and product selection, where an operator is offered various choices for any particular request. These choices include best fit options where the exact request is not available, and the system will automatically fit requests within downstream constraints to improve product quality. For this project, the most important features of Ignition are its ability to manipulate data from multiple databases, the SDK as it allowed us to develop bespoke modules, and Perspective as it allowed us to create contemporary and intuitive web-based screens. Ignition's SDK was required for the creation of two modules that augmented the functionality of the project. The first module allows Perspective in a Windows client to use a local USB connected camera to preview and save inspection images to the database, all with one button press. This was very important for the product throughput, inspection quality data and cost saving. The second module allows Perspective to use the Plotly charting library. We use this to display 2D and 3D charts to help visualize a breakdown of available stock in their various categories. This module is available on the third-party showcase to the Ignition community free of charge. This is the main overview of the project. It gives operators a high-level view of stock levels and batches available for initial processing. For more detail, the operator will go to the rail status page. This page shows a detailed view of the stock on each rail in the refrigeration unit, along with the categories associated with the hides on the rails. An operator can get further information on a particular rail via the information icon. This gives information about the weights, stamps and order of each hide on the rail. When a user needs a visual representation of the stock, they can go to the fridge content page. This page contains a sunburst pie chart from our free-to-use charting module. It shows a quick breakdown of stock levels based on each hide's categorization. Operators can also view a 3D weight distribution diagram to check that sorting is correct. With this, it is easy to see that hides on a rail are sorted correctly, as outliers on a rail will be very visible. After a delivery has been imported from SLG's internal systems and their commercial documentation is approved, an operator can select the delivery to become active. Final checks can be made on the delivery detail, and once accepted, the delivery begins. When a delivery begins, the operator is taken to an inspection screen that tells them which hide is at the inspection station. Here, they can choose to inspect the hide and record any defects found. It is here that the second module is used. This module enables access to client-connected cameras and will store images against the hide's records so that reports can be made on inspection quality. The camera has been blanked over for this demonstration. Let's take a look at the current outfeed batch. Here we can see the status of a test batch that is going to the processing drums. Operators can see the hides on this batch that are yet to exit the refrigeration unit here. We will cancel this job and look at our options for a new job. We will select this outload job and see our options for the batch. As we can see, there is not enough stock for an exact match, but the system can still make an option available to the operator. This is all designed so that smart decisions can be made. Let's take a look at some reporting analysis. In this analysis, we can see the total hides in our test data broken down into a high-level comparison of weights. This can be broken down by all suppliers or individual suppliers so that any potential trends can be captured. Individual delivery reports can be generated via the delivery report page. This will display metrics associated with the delivery, along with all commercial and inspection photographs. They can easily be downloaded as a zip file.
We've worked with BIJC for a number of years on other projects, but this was the most complicated so far. The project was technically challenging, but BIJC were responsive and supportive throughout the development process.
The project assists in reducing processing costs and producing a higher quality product, which contributes to an excellent return on investment. Ignition is the only SCADA software that BIJC use that has a fully documented SDK. This allows us to offer excellent value by producing unique modules to overcome pain points in customer projects.
Ignition was a great fit for this project because of its flexibility. It was no hassle to try new approaches to challenges without impacting on development time. Ignition also has great connectivity out of the box without worrying about licensing.
Ignition has helped us better understand complex manufacturing problems using real-time and historical data. Additionally, its simplicity has helped for rapid deployment of projects that were previously too complicated for our other systems.